Speaking of things, what is it?
Are you not sure what we're doing?
Tell them what it's about.
It's going to be about some things.
Oh.
Okay, let's just roll the episode.
Guess who's back? That clink is.
We are.
Welcome, Dave.
Welcome, Tim.
We are speaking of things.
It's what we do. Name of our show, if you haven't heard us before.
Dave, everyone's heard us.
If you're listening, you've heard us.
The listeners, the viewers, the thingies.
People with ears.
Pickleball people.
Friends.
I mean, that's a lot of people right there. Pickleball's just freaking crazy. So if we got all the pickleball players listening,
we'd be the fastest growing podcast in America.
Hells to the yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you. It's just randomness, okay? We'll call this the random episode. So my music band, I'm in a music band.
Music band.
A music band. Why is it double up on band when you say that? Music band, like you're in a band, but you're expressing that band is a music band. Very specific, in case there was any confusion.
Right. We want to be clear with our viewers.
I'm an MBB.
Music band.
Yeah, you know me. You down with MBB?
Music band.
What song? You down? I did different.
Casey and the Sunshine
Okay, no,
Band.
you're wrong. Thingies, if you know, speak to SoT@gmail.com. That is not the number 2. Don't be stupid.
Biggie.
No.
Ludacris.
You are incorrect.
Tupac.
You remember? You down with blah, blah, blah.
OPP.
Yes. There it is. I don't know who sings the song.
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton's rap game was big.
And you know what made me think of that was when Hillary Clinton did Between Two Ferns.
Oh, she did do that.
She did do that with Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
And then, that was a podcast, a YouTube show. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should follow in Zach's footsteps and make a Speaking of Things movie.
You think?
It's an idea.
We could film it right here in the studio.
We could go on location to other places.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, we're going to go on location to this place my music band played.
That's true. We have talked about that.
It's called a brewery, that's where beer is born.
One of the best places on earth.
So this is it's a beer farm.
I love beer farms.
Beer farms grow hops, whatever. Mm-hmm. Anyway, they've got
not related to rabbits.
No. If there's any confusion, 100% certain that we don't even need fact checkers for that.
Yeah.
Not related to rabbits whatsoever.
I just want to be clear for our people who may be interested in animals and not beer, or people who are interested in beer and not animals.
we like to cover all our bases, make sure everybody's happy. That's what we do here at Speaking of Things. So random, this is super random. When you go into the actual brewery, the tap room, they're obligated to have water. I don't know. It's in Baltimore County and the state of Maryland, and that's just one of the deals. It's one of the health code things. Got to have what? If you're serving liquor, not liquor. They're not allowed to serve liquor.
Just
if you're serving beer, got to have water. And every time I got the water, I'm like, this is some warm ass room temperature water. Like, work with me, folks. Would it kill you to throw an ice cube in there?
Yeah.
Okay, you got a little dispenser, little cups. I mean, they're clearly following the rules, and they're clearly making it like a nice little thing. You can get yourself a glass of water. And I'm saying, what? You can't make this shit cold. What I learned was they're not allowed to put ice cubes in the water.
What?
Why? Why would you think an establishment like this, no food, they don't serve food, maybe little snacks, but no food. It's not a restaurant. It's just beer. Why can't you put ice in the water?
So I have 2 theories here.
I'm ready and waiting.
One is it's a choking hazard.
Interesting.
2, they now that food.
You bing, bang, 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 bang.
What?
It's considered food, but you got it. Now you know that part. There's a second part to it. It's food.
They don't have a serve safe certificate to serve the food.
No. The concern is around this big giant air quotes now, the concern is around the food, aka ice. What would a concern be on the health department or whatever about you having ice in water?
Pathogens?
Wrong. The concern is the ice spoils.
No way. This is not true.
Dude, I asked this question multiple times because I heard the words and my brain said, that's not real. The proprietor, the owner of the establishment, come here. I need to talk to you about the water situation. And I'm not judging you, buddy, because he's a great guy. What is it with the ice? You can't have ice? He said, nope. Why? Because ice spoils. And he gave me a look that said, I ain't making this shit up, dude.
We are going to have to talk about this when we go on site.
Yes. Oh, we haven't told him yet. There is a planned effort in the future. We go to this particular establishment. I'll let him remain unnamed now, but we will surprise folks with an on-site recording.
Water spoils.
No, ice spoils.
Ice spoils.
Because the food, ice, just went bad. Set it on the table. Look at it. It's going bad. It's going bad right now. You can't do anything with that. Are you kidding me? That's real life, my friend. That is #real life. Ice spoils.
Who sits around and even thinks of that?
I don't know if this is the right term. A jagaloon, a jerk off, dick face, dipshit. I can't think of the right word. It might be all of those things.
Oh my. Wow.
Watch your ice, folks.
Don't let it spoil.
It's spoiling. It is spoiling.
How long can you keep ice in the freezer before it spoils?
I don't know. At this point, clearly, I don't know any rules. I don't understand anything. If ice spoils, I understand nothing about this universe.
I feel like it's got me questioning my own existence.
You may not exist. You might spoil. You're not real. You spoil.
Is this podisode real?
I don't know.
If it's real and you're out there not eating ice, let us know.
Yeah, careful.
If you have a ice spoilage story that you want to share, speak to SoT@gmail.com.
God knows we've all been there, and it is a scary, scary time. This speaking of things, this is super random. The Baltimore Orioles,
Heard of them?
were recently sold from. Now, I'm going to say nothing but compliments about this family because they're all lawyers. The Angelos family, wonderful people, wonderful, wonderful people. God knows I love them and would never make disparaging remarks about their wonderful family. I mean,
They love my grandfather's retirement. Go ahead, continue.
Look them up. Wonderful stories online about their wonderfulness. And I mean, you know, did the son sue the mom? Did the son sue the other brother? You know, hey, we've all been there, right? I sue my mom, I don't know how many times in her life.
Wow.
You got to do it to send a message.
Yeah.
They sell
You
the...
don't control me.
I'll sue the shit out of you, Mom. Talk to my lawyers. Make my bed. Guess what? Settle down, lady. I got me a lawyer. And your ass is getting sued. You don't tell me what to... Okay, yeah, you do. So...
Can I have some cereal for breakfast, please?
So, a billionaire buys the team.
Yes.
And here's the thing that sparked my interest or got me thinking. Every single, and I mean every single news story about this, and it was a big deal in Baltimore if you don't know. Every single story started the same way, not with the gentleman's name, and quite frankly, I can't even think of his name at this point. They said, billionaire buys the Orioles.
Mm-hmm.
His persona is billionaire. And I'm not, who cares?
You're thinking that's slowing him down in life?
I'm not even concerned with the fact that he's a billionaire, but he's identified as the billionaire.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to brag, but over the course of my decades of working, I have this is not me bragging. I have accumulated approximately $1,000. Okay.
Are you sure you want that get now?
I feel funny saying it because I feel like now I've made myself a target.
You have.
Here's my thing.
Lock your doors.
The next time you tell a story about me, do not say my name. Refer to me as a thousandaire. That's all I'm asking.
I was going to say, Tim Thousands.
At what point, like, you're a millionaire? I don't even think they say millionaire blah 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 anymore. It's assumed that if you're buying a sports team, you're a millionaire. But apparently, if you get the B word, now you're not even a person. You're just billionaire.
Yeah. He's identified as pays his bills, Charlie.
How about if you're deep in debt?
Yeah.
What the hell are you then?
Deep debt Dan.
Old credit card debt Dave. Whoa. Oh, I struck a chord there. No, okay.
No. I pay my credit card every week, which
weekly?
Yeah.
For real,
which actually negatively impacts your credit.
No. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Because then you never carry a balance.
Oh my God.
And if they ping your credit at a time when there is a balance, they're like, oh, it's, a 1,000% inflation for like, $50 or whatever. You're like, yeah, but I pay my credit card off every week. And
okay.
Like, yeah, don't do that.
Because I've had the opposite experience where
you never paid your credit card.
I thought it was optional. I thought it was just a nice, generous thing to do, and I wasn't feeling generous that month.
Yeah.
Now, I don't do the weekly thing. No, I monthly pay the credit. But the Delaware place, got the little abode in Delaware where the fuckers in HOA live. And so when they looked at my credit, they're like, you screwed up, homie. Why? Well, you have this balance on your credit card. Well,
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, surprise. That's what the credit cards are for. But I pay it off every month. So sad, too bad. And I got nailed for it. Yeah. You're saying you're doing the opposite. You're paying weekly, and then they go, well, if you just carried a little balance.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No. So what I do now is instead of paying off whatever's on the credit card, I just pay off whatever transactions have processed for that week. And then whatever is in process, I don't pay those. I just pay them the next week.
This is crazy town.
Oh, yeah. But it works. You have positive reporting.
Oh, my God. Are you one of those credit report checkers? You check it out?
It just shows up.
Yeah. I don't even pay attention. F them all. Yeah. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
It's a scam. It's crazy.
Speaking of money.
Yeah.
Let's play a little game called What's Your Number?
Oh, okay. All right.
It's game time.
All right. About $4.
Okay. The way the game works, I have to ask a question first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But stick with me. It's
$4.
Okay. So
I thought there was a question at the end of that statement.
Okay. Let's everybody settle down. So here's where this so-called game comes from. And this is dumb as shit.
Okay.
Me and the woman that I live with, that lady.
Yeah, she's still here. I saw her earlier.
Somewhere around here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Occasionally, we'll just take a walk across the street here in Pennsylvania, where the studio is.
Yeah.
And there's cornfields. There's a freaking donkey that makes sounds that make you think something horrible's happening to it. But there's even little alpacas that just stare at. Oh, don't let an alpaca stare at you. They stare into your soul. Oh, it's freaky. That's not the point of the story, though. Here's what we're doing.
Okay.
I got a little ADD happening today. So we're walking.
It's ad for short.
Thank you. And imagine a cornfield. I think you can get that visual.
I've seen corn.
With the corns growing in it. Full size corns.
Yeah, harvest right before the harvest.
Yes.
Yep.
So they're about, if you don't know what corn is or how it grows, it can be 7 feet tall-ish.
Not the whole ear of corn.
but There's an invention. 7 foot tall corn. God, the efficiency.
Golly.
You only get 1 or 2 cobs on the whole plant, you know.
Yeah.
But if we come up with the one that grows that 7 foot
Corn.
Now, here's the thing, though. Are the kernels the same size, or are they just giant kernels? Because I feel like the giant ones would be problematic.
I would like the same size kernels.
But I think it goes south there.
You'd have to put it like through a sawmill, like if you wanted to take the corn off, if you don't like to eat it on the cob
Get a
like I do.
bandsaw.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm picturing you get a plate of food. Would you like corn? Yeah, sure, why not? And you get one giant fucking kernel, just giant.
Yeah.
But you're using that new U-knife that we got.
Yes.
And you're
U-knife.
cutting the shit out of it.
Coming out soon.
You're making your own little teeny tiny kernels.
Yep.
So we're walking by this cornfield, not harvested at all. And I don't know why I asked this. This is dumb, but that's what I do. Dumb things. I say, $1 million. You're offered $1 million, but it's nighttime and there is no moon because that moon shines around here and it puts a lot of light out. No moon, pitch black. Here's your challenge. I say this to the lady that lives with me. All you got to do, walk from this side of the cornfield through the cornfield and come out on the road on the other side. That's all you got to do. And her answer every time is not a chance in hell. Are you
trying it? Okay, go ahead.
I might get visibly upset about that. And it's a hypothetical that I made up.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm going, that's $1 million that I could have had. This will never happen. But I'm like, no, walk through the cornfield. It's $1 million. No, I don't know what I'm going to see. It's going to be scary. You're
Nothing.
Okay.
You're in the cornfield.
So I'm calling my lawyer at this point because now I'm upset.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're leaving $1 million from the table. They offered this to you. And she won't do it. That is a situation that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
But that's the game. What's your number?
Okay.
I don't know what her number is, but apparently $1 million's not enough to walk through a freaking cornfield. Would you walk through a cornfield at night?
How long is it?
I mean, it's like a football field length.
Can I wear boots?
Wait, are you hesitating on this?
There's
$1 million on the line.
I'm just trying to be informed.
You can wear whatever hell shoes you want.
Yeah, I'd do it then.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Okay.
We can keep doing the podcast now.
Right.
That was an easy one.
Yeah.
All right. We'll start another easy one. What's your number on tomorrow? You just walk in, or Monday you just walk into the job and go, F all of you, I quit. What number do you need to just throw the F bomb and flip them off? Maybe do a triple flip like you did before and just walk the hell out.
Yeah. I feel like it'd have to be over $100 million.
Woo! You went straight to 100 mil.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
10 million wouldn't do it?
No.
Really?
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
Buying those bottles of Pappy and going to freaking Taylor Swift concerts. No wonder you need the money.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. 100 mil to just quit your job. Would flip it.
Okay.
You're still leaving the job. This time, not on your own terms. You got to do something bad enough to get fired. Like newsworthy fired.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're in trouble. No jail time. But it's going to start only local news, not national news. Dave from Speaking of Things gets fired from his real job because they don't make money on Speaking of Things because he did, and then fill in the blank. And people are like, whoo. Wow. How much is it the same number?
Wait, what?
Is it?
I don't understand.
What's your number on that? Is 100 mil going to get the job? Look, you took $100 million to just quit your job.
Yeah.
How much money do you need to get fired from the job in that scenario that I get? They're going to say, here's the money. You got to go do this. How much money do you need for that? 100 mil still?
Yeah, I would say still 100
You
million.
don't even care.
Yeah.
All right. The quitting job's off the table. You got to get fired anyway. I don't have the money. How much money do you need to spend just 1 year, just only one, in prison? 1 year in prison. It's not a great prison either.
I'd probably do it for about $5 million.
Oh, the number came down. Why did the number come down?
I mean, I spent a year in Iraq for a lot less than $5 million.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all perspective then.
Yeah.
There. Okay. Now, just step it up just a tiny notch. What's your number? Oh, got it. I don't know. I don't know if I have a number for this. It has to be there for all eternity. You can't get rid of it. but it is just a straight up nude pic of you online. Not a stitch of clothing. In a compromising position even. Can't make it go away.
I don't know. I think it probably goes back like, I don't know, 250 million.
Okay, so it did go up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this, though. What's that extra 150 mil over top of the 100 mil going to do for you?
Nothing.
Nothing. I was going to say, you set a pretty high bar with the 100 mil to leave your job.
Yeah.
I think the nude pic, I think they could talk you down to 100 mil. No?
I don't know.
Well, how does your lifestyle change between 250 and $100 million?
Bigger yacht.
Bigger yacht. You do watch.
I didn't even hesitate.
You didn't. Yeah. That was a quick answer. And you watch those yacht shows. So, all right. Well, that's what I got for you. Who knows?
Do you want to talk about things I have done for money?
Whoa. Yeah, sure.
So this was a long time ago, probably 20 years ago. My troops, they were really getting under my skin. We were at training and they were really getting under my skin. Like they were intentionally trying to annoy me.
Like you do to other people.
Right. They were really good at doing that to me. And I just wanted them to leave me alone.
I get that.
And there was some dried up grass on the floor that had like fallen off somebody's boot or something.
Dried up grass?
Mm-hmm. Like from the field.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were like, if you eat that, we'll leave you alone for 24 hours. And I was like, make it the rest of this trip and you got a deal.
Can I ask you, how were they messing with you?
Oh, they were just, at one point, like they were outside and they were playing football when I asked them not to play football because they kept hitting people and running into people and bouncing it off the roof and everything.
Were you in a position of power to ask for that?
Yes.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were above them.
Yeah.
And they're straight up being insubordinate, not listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not so insubordinate that you can do anything.
It's just like, hey, guys, knock it off.
Yeah. I forget what else they were doing. I mean, this was 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. They're messing with you.
Messing with us. Yeah.
Did you eat the grass?
I did.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope the boot didn't step in shit before the...
I hope not either.
Yeah. And did they honor the...
They did. Yeah. They were good about it.
What was the reaction as you were eating the grass?
They were all laughing. They thought it was hilarious.
Would you describe it as like a handful of grass or just
No, it was just a little bit, a couple of strands.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yep. And we would have the one thing that I will not and cannot do is fat on steak. Like I can't.
You mentioned that. That's where the U-knife comes back in. You
Yeah.
can cut that shit right off of there.
I just don't like it. And so, again, when I was in the military, my troop, knew that I didn't like that. And she's like, she had something and it was a fatty steak for lunch. And I was like, we're talking about that. And I was like, oh, I can't look at that. That's awful.
It is bothering you so much as you don't even like to look at the fat on the steak?
No.
Damn.
And I was like, I would rather eat the Dorito off that rat trap than have that steak for lunch.
Well, first I got to delve into something. Who's putting a Dorito on a rat trap?
I think someone had dropped it and it was one of the sticky mouse traps.
Oh, the sticky. It wasn't the kind that snaps. It's the sticky kind.
Sticky kind.
Oh, the kind where they chew their leg off when they get it stuck in there.
Yeah.
There's a Dorito in that?
Yeah, someone just, had dropped it. And she was like, you won't.
Oh, no.
And I was like, how much?
No.
And she was like, $5. I was like, all right.
That's a what's your number?
Yeah.
Your number was $5. For me, not a chance in hell. Yeah. You're going to have to bump that number way up.
Yeah. I think the week before or something, like I had bet her, somebody had thrown a piece of cake in the trash and I dared her to eat it or something.
Yeah?
Yeah, and she ate it out of
No money?
trash. No, I don't think
just a dare.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, the way you feel about fat on steak, I feel the same way about Doritos and rat traps.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about cake in a trash can.
Yeah.
It's like the guys that go up to trash cans looking for not quite finished cigarettes and go, oh, that's a good one. And then I watch them like put it
what
in
are cigarettes like $20 a pack now?
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. They do. Yeah. They get the Lucy's. You ever heard the Lucy's? Not like Lucy, Lucille Ball. Yeah, the Lucy's. One friggin' cigarette at a time.
Yeah.
Where are you at in life when you're buying one cigarette at a time?
In prison.
That's so true. What's your number?
Yeah, but speaking of things that'll put you in prison.
Whoa.
Yeah. Ghost guns.
Oh, Baltimore is synonymous with ghost guns.
Yeah.
Can you explain a ghost gun first?
Ghost gun is like a 3D printed gun or a gun that you've filed the serial number off of, has never been registered. Basically, it's untraceable.
Doesn't it qualify as a ghost gun if you can go online and just buy piece parts? You can get all the piece parts from different places, and all of a sudden you have a legit gun. But like you say, it's just off the grid, so to speak.
Off the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what about marketing or starting to sell ghost Nerf guns?
Have you done any studies on the marketing or on the market for that? Is there a need? I'm not saying there's not.
I mean, kids playing with Nerf guns in the house, you accidentally shoot your little brother in the eye, he gets a little Nerf dart in the eye.
He's got a bloodshot eye.
Yeah. People are going to start looking around. Who shot it? He might need a ghost gun.
Hey, nothing to see here.
Yeah, he might need a ghost Nerf gun.
Now that you mention it, Nerf has upgraded their game like big time, because they have the ones where you can load in a bazillion of those little freaking dart thingies, and in one press unload hellfire on your brother, sister, whatever, and then you're going, hey,
wasn't me.
I don't know, Ma. I don't know, Dad. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. The kid's clumsy. He smacked his face 500 times into the wall. He's a stupid kid, Ma. I can't fix that. But don't you have that Nerf gun? Show me a Nerf gun. Where's a Nerf gun?
Prove it.
I don't have no Nerf gun.
Yeah. Show me the receipt at where I bought a Nerf gun.
Maybe you have a market there.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure.
Yeah, well, we'll see. See. So, wanted to bring back two we haven't done in a few episodes. Pranks you can do at home.
Pranks you can do at home.
Or wherever you want to.
They're universal.
Yeah. You do them anywhere. You do them where you want to do them.
Do them at work? Some of them, I don't know.
Yeah, some of them are not work.
You need that. What would you do for, how much would you need? Whatever.
Yeah. So what I was, this is a good one. I thought about it yesterday because I was at the doctor and someone came in who did not speak English. Mm-hmm. I think I'd figured out they were from Laos, but spoke Croatian. Which I thought was interesting because I don't believe those two countries are close to each other. I'm not a cartographer.
I don't know.
But the person they brought with them did not speak Croatian. So while they were at the counter, the guy was like, we should get an interpreter because otherwise I have to type it into my phone and translate it for them.
Good old Google Translate.
Yeah, and then we're going back and forth. And my thought was like, why are you here? Couldn't the person you're translating for just use their phone?
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
Now, we've learned from the scammers that the translation apps
sometimes don't work well.
Not so much.
Yeah, but my thought was, I'm just came up with this yesterday, so I haven't tried it.
Well thought out plan.
Well thought out. You have a translator, but you have a translator for someone who speaks English, speaking to someone who speaks English.
What?
But if the person directly tries to communicate with you, you're just like, I don't understand.
Okay, maybe I'm missing. Where's the prank? What is happening?
The prank is on the person who is being translated to.
What do you do? You just put your hand up because you can't. I don't know because you're going to say something in English, so you just like wait a minute, like
and then you turn to the person who you're translating for and just repeat it in English.
Okay, now I have the visual.
They tell you back in English. And you translate for them. And then when the two people try and talk to each other, the person who has brought the translator just shakes their head. So confused. And the translator's like, no, don't talk to them. Talk through me.
I missed the part where the third party, you need that third person.
You do.
There's two, and then there's the one, I'll just say behind the counter.
Yep.
What would you like to eat today? You turn to your friend. You say, you know what? Just get me burger, fries, large Coke. Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
My friend would like, and then are they holding the translator app? No. Oh, it's just, I feel like they should introduce themselves. I'm sorry for the confusion. I will order for them because obviously you're not going to understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
He speaks English. I like that. You got that would be a tough one to do the straight face, and because the guy's just gonna be looking at you like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah. Given that you thought this out for almost 24 hours, I'm gonna assume that you haven't tried this yet.
I have not tried this one yet.
That's an easy one to try. If you try it, please report back to the thingies.
Yeah, well, yes.
And thingies,
report back to us.
Report back to us.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right.
We'll get interpreting, bitches.
There we go.
Bye-bye.
Wow! I am always amazed when someone actually listens all the way to the end of one of these podasodes. The real question is, what's your number to commit to listening to these so-called pod show hosts every single week? For me personally, well, I don't know that there is a number high enough. I mean, seriously? No thanks. That said, Tim and Dave have amassed a grand total of $27.42 to bribe. To pay someone to listen to each and every pod show they produce. Listen, I know these guys. Trust me, you won't see a dime, so don't fall for this scam. Anywho, until next time, keep speaking of things.
You remember? You down with blah, blah, blah.
OPP.
Yes! There it is. I don't know who sings the song.
Hillary Clinton.